Tonight, we continue our coverage of the ongoing violence plaguing Meridian. Twin States News' Jasmine Stevenson sat down with a respected community leader who says everyone who lives here should want to do something to help solve this problem.
Ricky Hood is the CEO of the Boys and Girls Club here in Meridian. He believes that something has to be done soon about the violence in the city, and he believes that adults could play a huge role.
I think the people that are in authority, in positions to influence kids, really need to come from out of the shadows and come into the light. Because how many young people do we have to lose? How scared do we have to be in the evening times, or in the night time, or in the daytime for somebody to speak up and say something?
Hood believes starting a dialogue could help combat crime, but he says he's hearing crickets and is frustrated with city officials.
What they've been doing, and don't edit that. What have they been doing? I've had conversations, I like all of them, and this didn't start with them. This is not about just good people, because all those are good people. But good people got to be able to do their job. I hadn't been hearing anything. If there's something being said, you need to inform me, or somebody needs to let me know. And I understand they're going to see this broadcast, and I'm okay with that.
Twin States News reached out to the city for a comment on Hood's claims, but we did not get a response. Hood believes everyone in Meridian should be upset about the violence and should be motivated to do something about it.
Everybody ought to feel uncomfortable, not just the mayor, the city council, the board of supervisors, any elected official. Everybody ought to feel uncomfortable. When you lose an 18-year-old that's a senior in high school, regardless of what they say was going on, when you lose a 5-year-old, when you lose another 19-year-old, and you lose a 46-year-old, Gary got killed in Eastern Garden, I don't care what happened, it ought to be somebody. It ought to be an uproar. It ought to be something going on. And somebody needs to be saying something.
This fight to end violence is personal for Hood.
I lost a grandson to gun violence in Montgomery and that kind of thing. So I know what that feels like as a grandparent, and I know what my daughter feels having lost her son. And they do make choices, but that don't make it go away. You still need to do something. When does it stop? Is it going to be another one? Another one? What are we doing to prevent the next one? And I don't see anything personally that that's going to stop that.
Ricky Hood made it clear that he does not have all the answers to end the violence, but he does have an idea of what can help. Here tomorrow on Twin States News, you will hear all about his plans. Jasmine Stevenson, Twin States News, Meridian.